Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Let's Play Age of Wonders Planetfall with no fair fight, and
Willi, that's me.
today we're showing you a hot seat game, a game of Civilization that you can play on one computer, and it is Civilization on another planet with a better combat system. For those of you who know the Age of Wonders series, it's basically Age of Wonders without magic, but with something like magic, and if you like Civilization, it's like Civilization on another planet with a lot more stuff and a better combat system.
That's overpowered.
So, first of all, if you want to play this, get the DLCs because they're all quite good. And they're not very expensive at the moment because this game is not the newest, but it's still the best. You select New Planet. We would recommend you take 12 hardcore extreme enormous continents.
If you begin, just make it a bit small.
We will show you 2 races and combinations that can pull you through any game you like. They're verified, they're simple, and they're working. You don't have to be any kind of genius, and you don't have to do anything special to make them work. They're just rock solid. Yeah. Are they the best and most overpowered combination? No, they're not, but they'll bring you to the game.
The overpowered thing, we will show you that if we are finished with this, then we will make a tiny video.
Yes.
For the overpowered combination.
If you want to play hot seat, you go for advanced setup, and then you simply put a second person on human or as many as you like. With that being said, select your commander. Here you're making your hero. You can take one of the library ones, or you can take one of the ones that you have created yourself and saved, or you can customize one. For the races, the Kirko are the units, or the race with the best combat units in our eyes, and they have the bonus that they have lower upkeep, so they can have bigger armies at a cheaper price, and they can create units outside their city, so they don't have to build them. They can just summon them, so to speak, and train them up to be very, very, very efficient. Some say they're just level 2 units, but trust me, these level 2 units can beat level 3 units of other races any time of the day, no problem. We combine them with the Xenoblade because the Xenoblade, those both are biological races or work biological. So the upgrades work for the Kirko and the Kirko upgrades work for the Xenoblade. And the Xenoblade has the ability to create troops basically after the fight out of dead units. And that means they're reproducing very, very fast. And you can have a big army. Normally that would lead to the problem that you cannot pay them. However, in our combination, Willi's combination, the Kirko with their upkeep reduced and their ability to create units after the fight, that works perfectly. And you get Kirko doctrines, which means you pay even less upkeep and you get even more experience, which means the Xenoblade and the Kirko units will be evolving, metamorphosing faster than normal. That's the reason Willi, for example, takes veteran. For the other races, well, we'll show you one more. Not those, because they have their drawbacks. We'll come to them later. I will show you the Vanguard, which is basically your human military. So if you know how human military works, if you know how human works, and we just hope that you're human, this is the symbols combination. We will combine them with synthesis because the bonuses work very well and the doctrines work very well. What are doctrines? We'll show you later. But this is a good combination. This is the second combination we're going to show you. As for the character creation itself, you can take a background. You see that this costs points. In the beginning, you have 3 points to spend. Veteran is always a good choice because your hero, your starting hero, will get 10 skill points to distribute, which is very useful. And all your units, not just the ones in your hero's army, will evolve 15% faster, gain experience faster. This is very, very good with Kirko because they can get bonuses from that on top of each other. Skilled diplomats, you can get that easier, and the minus 35, you're not buying that much. You will not be bribing that much. So yeah, not that efficient in our eyes. Martial tradition sounds good. You get what action points, but only if you kill someone and the weapons cost is reduced, but you will not be researching. There are a lot of trees that you will research. Weapon trees will not be one of the most important in the beginning and in the game, in my eyes. Economy, research cost, that could be efficient if you're going, for example, for a syndicate or for a dwarf build. Star Union Soldier is over the top because it decreases your secret technology research, and that is what you normally go for right from the start. And you get more rewards from pickup sites and structures. And if you combine that with assembly, they've got a doctrine that gives you a bonus on top of that bonus, and then you just go out of the window. Cobalt Operative, take that if you play the Lizardmen guys. How are they called, Willi?
Sharkan.
It's the Sharkan. Colony Supplement. Data repository, you get 2 random technologies. They could be very random, so be careful of that. Unless you go for starting over and over and over and over until you get the 2 right technologies, then this is extremely efficient, for example, with assembly, but otherwise I wouldn't recommend that. 250 energy sounds a lot. This is spent in no time. So, too easily gone. Military detachment, you get a larger starting army. Depends on your race. The Vanguard larger starting army is not as big as the Kirko larger starting army. Kirko, this is amazing. Vanguard, that's not that amazing. Colonist cryoports, extra good if you want to expand fast in the beginning. I'll show you a trick with that right from the start because I'm taking that. Equipment. The basic equipment is always your friend. This is good, and this will help you in the beginning. Close combat, avoid that if you can, unless you have a very special build, because close combat is always involved with a lot of damage, and you don't want your hero to die in the beginning. Not a good choice. Assault is short range, lot of damage. Again, close to close combat, not that good. Sharpshooter, there are ways to play this. Willi is very, very good with sharpshooters. However, you have to pick the right sharpshooting weapon and the right race and keep your distance and all that. Yeah. The important thing is for everything that you pay points for, you get additional skills which cost skill points normally. So for example, if you take a vehicle, you will get piloting, which costs 5 starting points, and vitality, which costs 2 starting points. So if you combine that with veteran, you will get 17 skill points in the beginning for comparison to someone who takes nothing, that have no skill points in the beginning. Support vehicle, everyone except Oathbound gets the APC starting vehicle. Not worth your time. Negatives, don't take cruel, because unhappiness is very, very hard in this game. You want to have happy people. If you take a negative, take Kleptomanic, because although it costs you 10 energy a turn, that's okay. Because 10 energy a turn, that's manageable, and you get a free mod. What is a mod? We'll show you later. It's a technology module for your hero that gives you a small bonus. From the negatives, party animal, production reduction 10 is a lot. Research minus 10% sounds like a lot, but Willi will show you how to work around this, because he takes that and he's an excellent researcher. Decadent, minus 10% food reduces your colonization speed, the speed that you spread on the map. Don't take that. With that being said, I choose this one here. No negative, no weapons, no starting. You get the starting weapon laser rifle. That is enough. It does the job.
There's a pistol there, and he gets the laser rifle.
Yes.
That's a bit unfair.
But that's okay. We take this guy. Willi.
I'm gonna take a Korko Xenoblade character. Sometimes I play him. Sometimes I play him. Most times I play him. But today I will play him. He's a killer.
So, ready to go? Let's launch the game. See each other in the game. And here we go. For those of you who have no idea of this game, energy is your coin. That's basically gold coins, credits, whatever you would call that. It sounds like energy, but it's actually nothing to do with electricity. It's just coin. Cosmite is your rare resource that you need to upgrade your troop and to build higher tier units.
Like
And
diamonds.
influence is your diplomatic payment, which you can pay from other or buy other people's equipment, for example, and troops from neutrals, or you can make them go away that you can take the land. At the moment we're neutral. The more you do good things, the better your reputation will come. Willi, for example, plays the reputation game. He is friends with everyone in no time, and if you attack him, everyone will attack you because they love you.
An Amazon guy or Amazon woman attacked me once, and she was like, "We will have war, and I will win." And I was like, "No." She was like, "Yes, I will win." And I was like, "No, you're fighting against the whole world. Don't even try."
And then everyone attacked her because they were also good friends with Willi.
Everyone.
You will see that there's some stashes. For example, this is an energy stash. This is a production stash that are not guarded. And there are some that are guarded. So there is one thing you need to know. Some units are invisible unless you get very, very close to them. So be careful. Sometimes you get close and then chop, there is an enemy unit. So be careful about that. If there is this little plus sign, this means you can get the colony because I've taken the cryopods. That means I've got bonus population. That means I can take this population for myself and grow faster. With that being said, this is the game setup. That's how it starts. And next episode will show you how to play the game. Bye!